Real learning takes place through experience. Do you agree or not?
Yes, I do agree.
Can you just speak on that?
For example, I feel like experience is the best knowledge, and it is only knowledge as far as knowledge is concerned. For example, if I wanna make somebody taste the sugar, it doesn't matter how much I will be talking about the taste, or I will make the person understand, this tastes sweet, but they would be not able to understand. Instead of that,
Fantastic.
yeah, if I would take just a spoon of sugar and I will put in them their mouth, they will definitely understand what is the taste
Sugar.
of sugar.
Very
Sugar.
good. Very good.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Anand. How are you?
Yeah, doing well, doing wonderfully well.
Wow,
How are you?
great. Yeah, thank you so much for asking. I'm also very well. Fantastic. Now, tell me something about yourself, Anand, if you don't mind.
Yeah, my name is Anandra, as you know. I'm a teacher, and basically, I'm a owner of an institute called Read and Achieve Classes. Uh,
I didn't get you. What classes?
Read and Achieve Classes.
Wow, where is
Yeah.
it?
It is situated in Darbhanga city in
Wi-
Bihar.
In Bihar.
Yeah,
Great
Darbhanga.
job.
Yeah.
What is the place called?
Uh, this place called Darbhanga.
Darbhanga.
Yeah, Darbhanga.
Is it close to Patna?
No, it is 200 kilometers far from Patna.
Patna. Okay, okay. Fine. Okay.
So, apart from that, I have few hobbies. Like I love to roam around. I love to listen to audiobooks, and I'm very enthusiastic about traveling. So I love to travel as well.
Very nice. So your hobby is traveling, right?
Yeah,
Other than listening to audiobooks. Good, good,
yeah.
good. Yeah, very happy to learn about what you're doing, read and achieve. We'll talk about it. Let me just introduce myself. I'm Shireen Nandakumar, your coach from Clappingo. And actually, I'm settled in Chennai for the last 30 years, working as an English teacher. I've also been a teacher on and off. And now I'm a full-time tutor. Now, at present, I'm in Kerala on a vacation, which is my hometown. So, I would like to know about your institute. Read and achieve. What is it all about? Could you just brief me about it?
Yeah, it teaches students from standard 6 to 12th. We focus on science subjects. Right, I have tutors for other subjects as well. Like I teach chemistry there, and I'm also training them how to speak in English nowadays. So yeah, so I have other teachers for biology, mathematics, and physics. Yeah, so kind of we are teaching all these subjects to my students.
Oh, good, good, good. So is it something like a tuition center?
Yeah, tutoring center.
Tutoring center. Okay, but you have named it Read and Achieve. I like the name a lot.
Thank you.
But as far as maths and physics is concerned, I strongly believe just reading won't help. Work out, work out, work out. Right?
Workout. Yeah.
Because I've
Even
been
in
very poor.
chemistry.
Even in chemistry,
Yeah.
my graduation, I did chemistry, in fact. My post graduation was MA literature, but as a graduate, I learned chemistry, and I do understand balancing the equations.
Yeah. Balancing the equation, writing the mechanism of the equations. Yeah.
Equations, yeah, and especially from the age of 6 to 12, that's when they start to learn from 7 or 8 years, right? Balancing, or after
Yeah.
10 years,
No,
after
like
5th or 6th.
seventh or eighth grade,
So
we
you
teach
don't
them.
have to do that, right? Balancing doesn't come up to 12 years.
No, no.
Only the
After
equations. There might be simple equations, right?
yeah, like we teach them in standard eight, so they would be around 13 years old, not
Yeah, they
13.
would have just started. Yeah,
Yeah,
12
13
or
or 12
13.
years. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So they would have just started because from seventh standard, if I'm not mistaken, that's
Mhm,
how it happened with us and also with my daughters. They
mhm.
start balancing the equation. But I found it very interesting at that age.
Yeah,
that
it is
balance.
interesting thing.
It is interesting, but not for everybody, Anand. Many of my cousins, they tell me they find it because I used to teach them balancing, and they say,
Okay.
"Oh my God, how did you even do this? We can't even understand." But there are people who are not interested one bit. But somehow I used to manage teaching them, and they say it was really good. What you taught, we still remember. Now they are all I mean, they are quite old, not those young boys. So they tell me, we still remember you teaching us the balancing the equation.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I feel very happy. Oh, of course, did I do a good job? Because even I was pretty young those days. You know, I was in my
yes,
college. So
yeah,
when we go to our hometown during the vacation, all these small cousins, they used to sit around me and I used to teach them chemistry.
yeah. So yes, because I think at the age of 12, 13, in chemistry especially, the balancing of chemical equations are one of the more, I think, most
Most
complex
important,
topics. Yeah, most
yes, for them
important and
at that
complex
age.
topic. Yeah, at that age.
Yes. So today we have a very interesting topic, usual habits.
What? Which habits?
Usual habits. What
Okay.
are the normal habits?
Useful habits.
What do you
All the
mean by a habit?
so like it is regular parts of our life. Like
Yes.
uh, re- we repeat it every day.
Can you name few regular habits?
Like bathing,
Bathing,
bathing, brushing,
brushing,
uh, sleeping.
sleeping, eating,
Eating.
eating,
Right.
talking. I mean,
Talking.
speaking to others. Yeah. There are
All
so
these
many
habits.
things. Keeping our surroundings neat and clean. For some, it's like an addiction. They just keep on doing. Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And there are so many things, the regular habits, right?
Hmm.
The usual habits. Then, and at the beginning, they have given two interesting sentences like real learning takes place through experience. Do you agree or not?
Yes, I do agree.
Can you just speak on that?
For example, I feel like experience is the best knowledge, and it is only knowledge as far as knowledge is concerned. For example, if I wanna make somebody taste the sugar, it doesn't matter how much I will be talking about the taste, or I will make the person understand, this tastes sweet, but they would be not able to understand. Instead of that, if
Fantastic.
yeah, if I would take just a spoon of sugar and I will put in them their mouth, they will definitely understand what is the taste
Sugar.
of sugar.
Very
Sugar.
good, very good. So, very good. You spoke very well about that. Yeah, experience, real learning, understanding. Life itself is an experience. Until and unless you experience and you grow, you never learn anything,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're too protect, there are some children are brought up, too protected by parents, and very sad. When they grow up, they don't know to handle anything. After certain age, you should give them the freedom and opportunity to interact with everybody and let them learn from the mistakes. What do you say?
I think you are pointing out a very important question right now. It is happening in lots of homes, right? Like their parents are not allowing even the kids who are teenagers, even adult, they are not allowing them to even go to the grocery shops. And I think it is unfortunate for the children because, unless you are not coming on the ground, playing the game, you would have no experience of the game,
No,
right?
no.
Yeah, and if you are so it is unfortunate situation, and it's not that it is like building their children. It's harming them. For example, when they are using that energy in different direction, because they are caged in home. So what would they do? They would find some way to use their energy, and
Yes,
unfortunately, they are using in very malicious way nowadays, and children
correct.
are doing it.
Yes,
Yeah,
you must be.
and because of generation gap, their parents are not able to understand what kids are doing in their home, but they are doing lots of things in their home that their parents wouldn't have imagined even in their dream.
You said it. So it's the responsibility of the parent. It is not just loving and keeping them under your wings. No,
Yeah.
that's not. As the children, it's your responsibility to bring them up as independent individuals. And at each stage, you should let them grow and you should It's your responsibility to see to it that they become an independent part of the society,
Yes.
not clinging on to it. But sadly, in our great country, India, it's very sad. I mean, they don't, especially, they don't allow them. I don't understand what's wrong with the people. It's the counseling is required for the parents, not the kids. How how to let them be independent, resourceful human beings, right?
Yes.
Independent, resourceful human beings, which is very, very, very important. Very important. Yeah. And there's one more interesting topic. Brain drain is a real problem. Yes or no? And why?
I think it is a real problem. Brain
Yes.
drain means what? Can you explain a bit?
Yeah, brain drain means, the educated youth from India, they are moving away to the developed countries. It's been
Mhm.
happening for the last 10, 20, 30 years,
Yeah.
especially the last couple of decades. It's been happening, brain drain, because even during my school days, my college days, I've heard this brain drain. Now,
Mhm.
why no brains are coming to our country? It can happen the
Yeah.
reverse also, right?
Rehearse also,
That's
yeah.
not happening.
That's
Now,
not
can you
happening.
can you just compare both and give us short speech?
Yeah, I think, it is unfortunate situation for India. It's not that's happening today. Even if you look at the past, we were uh, like uh, we have been ruled by Englishmen or other people. Lots of people, Dutch came, lots of people came in India and they ruled
Arabs
India.
came, Arabs came,
Yes,
Dutch came,
Dutch
Portuguese
came,
came,
but
everybody came. Yeah.
came and they ruled India because somehow India was not using technology and their resource. It has been avoiding it, and today once when Indian youth learn how to use it, they are moving from India.
Yeah.
So when now in Indian youth come to know that how to use these resources, they went other countries. They are migrating from India. So once
Why?
again, I
Now,
think
can you tell me one, two, three, one or two solid reasons why most of the Indians, or especially the youngsters, are migrating to countries like Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Britain, the US? Why?
first reason is that they are finding handsome amount of money in these countries, so their package is higher than Indian companies. So that's why they are moving. Second reason is that they are also influenced by Western culture. They want that kind of life that they do not find in India right now. So kind of it is kind of a status for them. Like they feel like if they are moving to this country, their status will be higher.
Infrastructure. They
Yeah,
are all these are developed countries which have perfect infrastructure
infrastructure.
and the
Yeah.
comforts, whatever the comfort they are longing for, they get everything there. And as you said, a big package, a better package, then why should they even stay back?
Mhm.
Right? And give me 2 points why, I mean, what we are lacking. One main
Uh,
thing,
one main,
population.
yeah, population. We have higher population because of this. I think we have lack of resources as well. Like we have not lack of resources, but the population is higher, so we have to distribute the resources
And we
among
are not
masses.
self-sufficient. We are not
Yeah,
self-sufficient.
yet we are
That's
not
one main
self-sufficient.
reason people are going. Now it's the last minute, Anand. What do? You spoke very well, Anand. I didn't have anything much to tell you.